remembers. We know no king, but the king in the north whose name is Stark.
The king in the north! The king in the north!
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today I'm here with Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 7, The Dragon and the Wolf. I'm here today with my noble steed, Rainy, and yeah, we're ready for this movie-length episode, hour and 20 minutes, y'all. Cousin TT said don't come in here with that long prediction shit, because we're here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet, because I ain't got much to say anyway, because y'all know I'm so pissed off about my brother Viserion. He done failed to the White Walkers, and y'all, this is not The Walking Dead. I did not expect one of my favorite characters to die and turn to the zombie side. I just wasn't prepared for that. I don't know why I wasn't, even though I've been waiting for this threat to come. I could go on for years about how we did Daenerys dirty over the past 7 seasons, but I ain't gonna do all that today. We're gonna jump into this. Cersei, it'd be nice if they killed Cersei this episode, but she ain't been like heavily in the last few, so I'd be surprised if they just randomly took her out in this one. I probably got to endure for another 6 episodes after this, but a little bit to go, Cersei. Count your fucking episodes, bitch, because, ooh, I can't wait for Cersei to go, but we about to bring her this White Walker. Let's see if she got some goddamn sense. Everybody been like, well, Cersei might, she might, you never know, give her a chance. Nah, give Cersei and she take a mile. I swear to God, if we walk into this Red Keep, and one of my people gets slaughtered, I'm going to lose my shit. Y'all sitting here cheesing because it may or may not happen, but y'all, let's just get into it. Y'all said bring the wine, I brought the wine. Not gonna lie, I spilled it before. This is take 2, technically, because first take I spilled wine everywhere. Hopefully the Unsullied make it back at some point, and hopefully Jon goes home. Will Jon ever see Winterfell again? The world may never know, because the boy can't sit goddamn down. Already about to cut Sansa face off. Lord Jesus. Heaven have mercy, fix it, Jesus. Littlefinger gotta go, y'all. If anybody gonna get Littlefinger, it's gonna be Arya. I'm telling you. I just needed to take 5 minutes to sit down and think things through. Y'all was so excited about this episode, that means I gotta be nervous. When y'all get excited, I get scared. Because y'all be knowing all the sick shit that's gonna happen, and everybody was so excited for the Red Wedding episode, and I didn't know that's what it was. Everybody's like, watch 9, watch 9. I'm like, okay, and yep. So I don't trust shit y'all say. Hold on, Sully the back. They've returned to their queen. Okay, so we didn't lose many of them, y'all. It's good. Okay, yeah, we got the numbers still. Okay. Oh, are we at King's Landing? Okay, I was gonna say, because we not finna meet up with Cersei and not bringing all our goddamn weapons. Look, they already prepared for battle. This is, I mean, yeah, you gotta prepare for army show up. But this supposed to just be a meeting. What kind of concoction was that?
Bitch, my boy. How many barrels?
Bro, you really on the wrong side, my brother. You ain't even get paid for your last battle. Let me sip my damn wine, because they already starting off with the shits. Y'all really want round 2?
I still enjoy it when they call me my lord. The thrill will fade. If we live that long. Men without cocks. You wouldn't find me fighting in an army if I had no cock. What's left to fight for? Gold.
So you're fighting for your
cock?
cock?
My life around soldiers. What do you think they spend that gold on? Family. Not without the cock, you don't. Maybe it really is all cocks in the end.
Are we really having a cock conversation?
Yet your brother has chosen to side with the cockless. Yes. He's always been a champion of the downtrodden.
Oh shit, here come the Dothraki. Bronn and Jaime are shaking. Damn. Yeah, they got we really do got the numbers, okay. I didn't realize how, okay. Now that I can see it, I see what our numbers are like. 'Cause I really thought we was down really bad, but we...
I think we're about to be the downtrodden.
Yeah. We're pretty good. We still got 2 dragons. I'm so upset we had 3. But... Is these our ships or is that fucking Euron? I think that's us. Oh damn, we got 4 ships. Okay, so we lacking on the sea end. I can't believe we bringing a White Walker to Cersei Lannister. All this. We put up the King's Landing not to fight, not to take the throne, but to show Cersei Lannister a White Walker. And we expecting her to care. This is rich. This is rich. Oh, that's the white. Yeah, you on my shit list, Hound. You got some redeeming to do. You got to make up for some shit because you pissed me off.
Why isn't she with them?
I'm afraid I don't know, Your Grace.
Good. Yes, keep Daenerys away from the bullshit. We're grieving Viserion.
They're on their way to the Dragon Pit now.
Including our brother?
Yes, Your Grace.
If anything goes wrong, kill the silver-haired bitch first. Then our brother. Then the bastard who calls himself king.
Oh, you would
Rest
love
of them
that
you can
bitch.
kill in any order you see fit. Come, Soraya.
Drogon go eat his ass, so I ain't even worried.
Why did they build it?
Dragons don't understand the difference between what's theirs and what isn't. Land, livestock, children. Letting them roam free around the city was a problem.
I imagine it was a sad joke at the end. An entire arena of a few sickly creatures smaller than dogs. But in the beginning, when it was home to Valerian the Dread.
Valerian the Dread.
It became the most dangerous place in the world.
That's a dragon I need to see in my lifetime.
Maybe it still is.
We brought Theon. Berries. Okay.
Welcome, my lords.
They ready
Your
to fight.
friends arrived before you did. I've been sent to escort you all to the meeting.
Brienne.
Pleasant surprise and an unpleasant situation.
I never thought I'd see you again, my lord.
Supporting the enemy, no less.
Hard to blame you.
Cersei will anyway.
I'm glad you're alive.
Come on. You can suck his magic cock later.
The reunion I didn't know I needed. Love it.
What's in there?
Fuck off.
Oh, another reunion I didn't know I needed.
Thought we were dead.
Not yet. You came pretty close.
I was only trying to protect her.
You and me both.
She's alive. Are you?
Where?
Winterfell?
Who's protecting her if you're here?
The only one that needs protecting is the one that gets in her way.
Mm-hmm. She's fierce.
It won't be me.
Okay, I'm glad they're getting along.
Here we are.
Cool. One thing about season 7, it's so good because we have all our characters finally coming together. Like, all of them. Like, I know it had to be fun for the cast.
Don't you worry about me. I'm doing all right. Looking after myself.
Are you? Helping me to arrange this meeting wasn't exactly looking after yourself, was it? You put yourself at risk.
I put yourself at risk. Important difference. It's your head Queen Cersei's offered a bag of gold for us, not mine. Now, thanks to me, she's got 2 traitors' heads coming right through her door. She can lock them both up as soon as she gets tired of the clever words that pour out their fire holes.
Alright, and then when Drogon come and burn this bitch down, then what?
If that's not looking after myself, I don't know what is.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Anyone touches it, I'll kill you first.
Now what in the world is this area? I just don't like that it has like an underground area. Like, we don't know what's under there. Anybody can come from up under there. She could have put wildfire down there. Like, I don't like this.
Let's you and me go have a drink.
Yes,
Fancy
please.
folks talking.
See, it's like he knows something. Like, oh yeah, they about to die. I don't want you to die. See, everybody's sus. Look. I'm gonna turn this shit off. I can't do this today. I don't know what I signed up for. It's too quiet. Where is Cersei Lannister? Mother of
I left
roaches.
this shit city because I didn't want to die in it. Am I gonna die in this shit city? You might.
This is all your idea.
Okay, here she go. With her fucking giant steed right in front of her. Look, giving her the evil eye, me. Cause bitch, you know what you are. You know what you did. Why we bring Euron? I'm glad he didn't bring Yara because that would have activated some feelings in Leon. Because he was disrespecting her. Oh. It's Yog.
Remember me? Yeah, you do. You're even fucking uglier than I am now. What do they do to you? Doesn't matter. It's not how it ends for you, brother. You know who's coming for you. You've always known.
You? Question mark? That is a tank if I've ever seen one. I mean, there's a few tanks on the show, but he's the tankiest of them all.
Where is she?
On her dragon? She got her own bride, Cersei. We can't all have a fucking witch broom. You know, Daenerys got to make an entrance. You gotta see it to believe it. Uh-huh. What now, Cersei? Because we eating the mountain first. Now that's how a queen makes her entrance. Look, Cersei shitting herself. She's like, yeah, I can't win this shit. You ain't got a boat big enough, Euron. You ain't got a boat big enough. Not for Drogon. Not for Rhaegal. Drogon's like, I'll be up here, mama. Waiting for the signal. As soon as she said Dracarys. Because we can end it right here. We literally could. The show can go off and I can be happy. Or we could just deal with the White Walkers next season, but we can end Cersei Lannister right here.
My apologies.
We are all facing a unique...
Leon!
Really, bitch?
I have your sister.
You rude motherfucker, you have...
submit to me here now?
I'll kill her.
Oh, so we just starting the meeting off disrespectful.
I think we ought to begin with larger concerns.
Then why are you talking? You're the smallest concern here.
So, do we beat his ass now or later?
Dwarf jokes.
His wasn't even good.
He explained it at the end, never explained it, always ruins it.
We don't even let your kind live in the Iron Islands, you know. We kill you at birth and act with mercy for the parents.
Perhaps you ought to sit down.
Why?
Sit down or leave.
Please. Because you acting a whole fucking ass and we trying to negotiate here. Fucking swamp rat.
We are a group of people who do not like one another. As this recent demonstration has shown, we have suffered at each other's hands. We have lost people we love at each other's hands. If all we wanted was more of the same, there would be no need for this gathering. We are entirely capable of waging war against each other without meeting face to face.
So instead we should settle our differences and live together in harmony for the rest of our days.
Hell no.
We all know that will never happen.
Then why are we here?
This isn't
Jon Snow is
about
cute.
living in harmony. It's just about living.
Presenting the King
The
of the
same
North.
thing is coming for all of us. A general you can't negotiate with. An army that doesn't leave corpses behind on the battlefield. Lord Tyrion tells me 1 million people live in this city. They're about to become 1 million more soldiers in the army of the dead.
I imagine for most of them it would be an improvement.
I'm telling you. Cersei Lannister don't give a fuck.
This is serious.
She don't care.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't.
I don't think it's serious at all. I think it's another bad joke. If my brother Jaime has informed me correctly, you're asking me for a truce.
Yes, that's all.
That's all. Pull back my armies and stand down while you go on your monster hunt. Or while you solidify and expand your position. Hard for me to know which it is. With my armies pulled back. Until you return and march on my capital with 4 times the men.
Your capital will be safe until the Northern Thresh is dealt with. You have my word.
The word of a would-be usurper.
There is no conversation that will erase the last 50 years. We have something to show you.
Let's see how this goes, y'all. Not the white being dramatic. Come your ass out. Y'all should have let it snatch her ass up. I'm tired. What you got to say? Of course he interested.
We can destroy them by burning them. And we can destroy them with dragon glass. If we don't win this fight, then that is the fate of every person in the world. There is only one war that matters. The Great War. And it is here.
I didn't believe it until I saw them. I saw them all.
How many?
100,000 at least.
They swim.
No.
Good.
They sure went deep diving to get Viserion, but
I'm taking
guess we
the
ain't
Iron
supposed to talk
Fleet back
about
to
that.
the Iron Islands.
What are you talking about?
I've been around the world. I've seen everything, things you couldn't imagine, and this is the only thing I've ever seen that terrifies me. I'm going back to my island. You should go back to yours. When winter's over, we'll be the only ones left alive.
So you're a fucking coward. But you know what? Cersei's down one army. I'm cool with that.
He's right to be afraid and a coward to run. If those things come for us, there'll be no kingdoms to rule. Everything we suffered would have been for nothing. Everything we lost would have been for nothing. The crown accepts your truce. Until the dead are defeated, they are the true enemy.
Held and froze over. I don't believe it.
In return, the king in the north will extend this truce. He will remain in the north where he belongs. He will not take up arms against the Lannisters. He will not choose sides.
Just the king in the north? Not me.
I would never ask it of you. You would never agree to it, and if you did, I would trust you even less than I do now. I ask it only of Ned Stark's son. I know Ned Stark's son will be true to his word.
So take no sides in the war when it comes. Daenerys don't need Jon.
I am true to my word. Or I try to be. That is why I cannot give you what you ask. I cannot serve two queens. And I've already pledged myself to Queen Daenerys of House Targaryen.
Fuck you, Cersei. We ain't playing by your rules, bitch. Join us now or die today.
Then there is nothing left to discuss. The dead will come north first. Enjoy dealing with them. We will deal with whatever is left of you.
Cersei Lannister do not give a fuck. If it didn't play to her advantage, it wasn't happening. I'm telling you, I told y'all. Wasting my goddamn time. Lost the whole fucking dragon.
This goes beyond houses and honor and oaths. Talk to the queen.
I'm tired of everybody giving the evil eye to.
Until what?
Everybody just. This meeting was so disrespectful. Viserion died for nothing. I'm pissed off.
I wish I hadn't done that.
I'm grateful for your loyalty. But my dragon died so that we could be here.
Thank you!
If it's all for nothing, then he died for nothing.
I know.
I'm pleased you bent the knee to our queen. I would have advised it, had you asked. But have you ever considered learning how to lie every now and then? Just a bit.
He's Ned Stark. So this is the closest to Ned that we got.
Uphold. Talk about my father if you want. Tell me that's the attitude that got him killed. But when enough people make false promises, words stop meaning anything. Then there are no more answers, only better and better lies.
And lies won't help us in this fight.
That is indeed a problem. The more immediate problem is that we're fucked.
Any ideas as to how we might change that state of affairs?
Jamie.
Only one.
I told
Everyone
y'all.
stays here. And I go and talk to my sister.
Oh, hell no!
I didn't come all
That's
this
the-
way to have my hand murdered.
Yeah, that's another dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard in the show.
Saved a great deal of trouble. I go see my sister alone.
Y'all, leave this bitch alone. She don't care. This is stupid that we're still here and not killing this bitch. Like, burn her and we don't have to worry about it. The army is here. We can end this today. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Take your dragons, burn the Red Keep down, and leave the people. Like, this is so damn dumb. Period. This is not your best work this season. Jamie's literally the only hope y'all got. Y'all might can convince him.
You spoke with her?
That's her. Until she kicked me out. She thinks I was an idiot to trust you. Lots of people seem to think that, actually.
I'm about to step into a room with the most murderous woman in the world who's already tried to kill me twice. That I know of. Who's an idiot?
I suppose we should say goodbye.
Probably.
One idiot to another.
But if one thing about y'all Lannister is y'all roaches, y'all survive anything. So he might just make it out alive. He's part of the roach family.
I shouldn't be surprised. I suppose she's your kind of woman.
I did want to see
A
these two
foreign whore
talk.
who doesn't know her place.
In foreign war, you can't abduct, beat, or intimidate. That must be difficult for you.
So you bring her here with her pet Northerner whom you've convinced about her before her.
I didn't know
and now
about
you've
that.
got you both working towards the same goal. The goal you've worked towards your entire life.
Cersei, I didn't
The
know.
destruction of this family.
I am the one preventing that from happening. Daenerys didn't want to debate and negotiate. She didn't want to bring you words. She wanted to bring you fire and blood.
That's what I wanted.
advised her otherwise. I don't want to destroy our family. I never have.
You killed our father.
After he sentenced me to death for a crime I didn't commit, yes, I killed him.
Do you have any idea what you did when you fired that crossbow? You left us open. You laid us bare for the vultures, and the vultures came and tore us apart.
Good.
You may not have killed Joffrey, but you killed Missandei, you killed Tommen. No one
No.
would have touched them if Father was here. No one would have dared.
I've never been more sorry about anything.
I will not hear it, not from you. I will not hear it!
All right. You love your family, and I have destroyed it. So put an end to me. If it weren't for me, you'd have a mother. If it weren't for me, you'd have a father. If it weren't for me, you'd have two beautiful children. I've thought about killing you more times than I can count. Do it! Say the word.
I can't do nothing but just laugh because these two, Cersei, this lady, she's the most irrational person I've ever seen. I don't know what this lady wants. She don't even know what she wants. And this is some of y'all favorite character. I don't get it. Like, what do you really want, Cersei? Because you choose the wrong option every fucking time. So the one thing y'all got in common, wine.
I am more sorry about the children than you could ever know.
I will not.
I don't care. I love them. You know I did. You know it in your heart if there's anything left of it.
Doesn't matter. Your love doesn't matter. Your feelings don't matter.
Why?
I don't care why you did what you did. I only care what it cost us.
You're a bitch. Like,
Cost us our future.
you don't never think about his life and what he's been through. It's all about what happened to Cersei, her mom, her dad.
Celebrate
Like,
my destruction.
fuck you.
No,
It's not about
what you
you.
hoped for, but you must have hoped for something.
What did you hope for? To make Jon Snow submit to your queen.
Not like this.
But eventually you want everyone to bend the knee to her.
Yes,
Why?
because I think she will make the world a better place.
You said she'd destroy King's Landing.
She knows herself. She chose an advisor who would check her worst impulses instead of feeding them. That's the difference between you.
I don't care about checking my worst impulses. I don't care about making the world a better place.
And that's why we can't have you here.
That thing you dragged here. I know what it is, I know what it means.
And you don't care.
And when it came at me, I didn't think about the world, not at all. As soon as it opened its mouth, the world disappeared for me, right down its black throat. All I could think about was keeping those gnashing teeth away from the ones who matter most, away from my family. Maybe Euron Greyjoy had the right idea. Get on a boat. Take those who matter.
You're pregnant.
So live for your kids. Surrender. Go hide on an island somewhere. And give Daenerys the throne. If family means so much to you and you don't care about the world, why do you need to sit on the throne? You don't give a damn about none of them. It doesn't make sense. She's illogical. She's the most irrational character I've ever seen in my life.
No one's less happy about this than I am.
Like, at least Stannis said, fuck his family, I want the throne. Like, you care about your family so much. Fuck this throne then. And she don't make sense to me. I don't like her. She needs to die.
This place was the beginning of the end for my family. Sadriz's was Darius Costaur. A dragon is not a slave.
I knew I heard that before. She said that when she killed the one dude in Swords of the Unsullied.
Extraordinary. They filled people with wonder and awe, and we locked them in here. They wasted away. They grew small, and we grew small as well. We weren't extraordinary without them. We were just like everyone else.
You're not like everyone else. And your family hasn't seen its end. You're still here.
I can't have children.
Who told you that?
The witch who murdered my husband.
Has it occurred to you she might not have been a reliable source of information?
You were right from the beginning. If I trusted you, everything would be different.
So what now?
I can't forget what I saw north of the wall. And I can't pretend that Cersei won't take back half the country the moment I march north.
It appears Tyrion's assessment was correct. We're fucked.
You're really not kill her today. Like, what's the problem? Like, yo, my whole thought is kill Cersei. Yeah, people may look at you as some sort of conqueror, but earn their trust back over time. They don't have a choice but to bend the knee. You're still going to rule through some of them out of fear. Not everybody's going to support you. We're renegotiating.
My armies will not stand down. I will not pull them back to the capital. I will march them north to fight alongside you in the Great War. The darkness is coming for us all. We'll face it together. And when the Great War is over, perhaps you'll remember I chose to help. With no promises or assurances from any of you. I expect not. Call our banners. All of them.
She's expecting mercy at the end of this. No. She has to die. I don't care that she's carrying a baby roach. Now I gotta deal with Littlefinger.
This is the way he is, the way he's always been. Never asked for my opinion, why would he start now?
I can't believe he'd surrender the Northern Crown without consulting you.
This is his writing.
Surrender?
His signature. He pledged to fight for Daenerys Targaryen. He's bent the knee.
I've heard gossip.
Not exactly. I mean, he's pledged at least.
The Dragon Queen. It's quite beautiful.
What does that have to do with anything?
Jon is young and unmarried. Daenerys is young and unmarried.
You think he wants to marry her?
An alliance makes sense.
I would
Together they'd be
want that.
difficult
I
to
just wish
defeat.
they weren't related.
He was named King of the North. He can't be unnamed.
Even if I wanted to, Arya would never go along. She always loved Jon far more than she ever loved me, and she'd kill anyone who betrayed her family.
You're her family too. Would Arya really murder her own sister?
Yes.
Do you know what she is now? Do you know what the Faceless Men are?
Only by reputation. They worship the god of death, I believe. I never trust godly men.
They're killers, and Arya was one of them. What do you think she's after?
She's your sister. You know her far better than I ever could. Sometimes, when I try to understand a person's motives, I play a little game. I assume the worst. What's the worst reason they could possibly have for saying what they say and doing what they do? Then I ask myself, how well does that reason explain what they say and what they do. So tell me, what's the worst thing she could want?
She could want me dead because she thinks I wronged my family.
Why did she come to Winterfell?
To kill me for marrying our enemies and betraying my family.
Why did she unearth the letter Cersei made you write?
Littlefinger, you're putting the wrong thoughts in this girl's
To
head.
provide proof of my betrayals. To provide justification after she murders me.
And after she murders you, what does she become?
Lady of Winterfell.
He must be fucking stopped. Arya ain't thinking nothing like that. So now they really pitting Arya versus Sansa. And I don't want her to fight
to
that.
White Harbour, meet
He needs
Dothraki
that.
here on the King's Road, then ride together to Winterfell.
Perhaps you should fly to Winterfell, Your Grace. You have many enemies in the north. Thousands fell fighting your father. All it takes is one angry man with a crossbow. He'll see your silver hair on the King's Road and know that one well-placed bolt will make him a hero. The man who killed the Conqueror.
It's your decision, Your Grace. But if we're going to be allies in this war, it's important for the Northerners to see us as allies. If we sail to White Harbour together, I think it sends a better message.
I've not come to conquer the North. I'm coming to save the North. We sail together.
I have a feeling this show's gonna make them a couple anyway. They work really well together.
Jon, could I speak with you?
Interesting.
What you did in King's Landing. What you said. You could have lied to Cersei about bending the knee to Daenerys. You risked everything to tell an enemy the truth.
That's just who he is.
We went down there to make peace. And it seems to me we need to be honest with each other if we're going to fight together.
You've always known what was right. Even when we were all young and stupid, you always knew. Every step you take, it's always the right step.
It's not. It may seem that way from the outside, but I promise you, it's not true. I've done plenty of things that I regret.
Not compared to me, you haven't.
No, not compared to you.
You want to save his sister.
I always wanted to do the right thing. Be the right kind of person. But never knew what that meant.
It's always seemed like there was an impossible choice I had to make. Stark or Greyjoy.
Our father was more of a father to you than yours ever was.
He was.
And you betrayed him. Betrayed his memory.
I did.
But you never lost him. He's a part of you. Just like he's a part of me.
For the things I've done.
It's not my place to forgive you for all of it.
Gotta forgive yourself.
But what I can forgive, I do. You don't need to choose. You're a Greyjoy, and you're a Stark.
Wow. He said you're still part of the family. Pardoned him. That meant a lot to him. Jon is such a good person.
Prisoner, Yara tried to save me. She's the only one who tried to save me.
Are you gonna go save her? Or at least try?
She needs me now.
So why are you still talking to me?
I need to see that episode. We definitely gotta save Yara.
Load up. All of us chose to follow Yara. We left the Iron Islands for Yara. She would never leave one of us behind.
We're not leaving her behind.
Your sister's dead.
She's not dead.
She's dead. Even if Euron hasn't cut her throat yet, she's dead. She's our queen. She's your sister, and you left her to die. I did. I ran from my uncle. I was a coward. So why should we listen to you? They say the dead can't swim. We're gonna sail east, find a nice quiet island, kill all the men, and take their wives for ourselves. We're done with all that.
There goes the sick and twistiness.
She made a pledge. I'm going to find her. I'm going to set her free.
They be so disrespectful in this show, y'all.
Run away, little Theon.
I don't know how y'all keep y'all composure. I don't know how y'all do it. I ain't never been so disrespected in my existence.
kill you.
Is he trying to see if he'll run or give up?
Stay there,
Is this like a test?
or I'll kill you.
To prove Theon's will, to see if he'll actually go through with it this time? He doesn't have a cock. Okay.
Not for me. For you.
Alright, now get that tank up, because we need big people. I don't know how y'all gonna do it, but I hope... I don't know. Y'all just gotta be smart about it. Because Euron got the numbers. They gotta be a sneak attack. And back to the shit show. Sansa's about to do something that's about to piss me off. Because of Littlefinger.
Have my sister brought to the Great Hall.
Lord Jesus, heaven have mercy. Old gods and new gods be with us. Yeah, I ain't liking the vibe of this neither.
Are you sure you want to do this?
It's not what I want. It's what honor demands.
And what does honor demand?
That I defend my family from those who would harm us. That I defend the North from those who would betray us.
All right then.
So we're gonna let Littlefinger stand right there as you say all this bullshit.
Get on with it.
You stand accused of murder. You stand accused of treason.
Who did she murder?
How do you answer these charges, Lord Baelish?
There we go. Since I knew you wasn't no fool. I was hoping y'all would put it together.
My sister asked you a question.
Lady Sansa, forgive me. I'm a bit confused.
She know who the fuck
Which
you are.
charges
She learned about you a long time ago.
Let's start with the simplest one. You murdered our aunt, Lysa Arryn. You pushed her through the moon door and watched her fall. Do you deny it?
I did it to protect you.
You did it to take power in the Vale. Earlier, you conspired to murder Jon Arryn. You gave Lysa tears of Lys to poison him. Do you deny it?
Whatever your aunt might have told you, she was a troubled woman.
Sansa know all the tea. You can't lie to her.
Aunt Lysa sent a letter to our parents telling them it was the Lannisters who murdered Jon Arryn, when really it was you. The conflict between the Starks and the Lannisters, it was you who started it.
Yes!
You deny it.
I know of no such letter.
You conspired with Cersei Lannister and Joffrey Baratheon to betray our father, Ned Stark. Thanks to your treachery, he was imprisoned and later executed on false charges of treason. Do you deny it?
I deny it. None of you were there to see what happened. None of you knows the truth.
But she
You held a knife to his throat.
Bran, yeah, he can see
He
everything.
said, I did warn you not to trust me.
He did.
You told our
And then
mother
the episode ended. I remember
this
that
life
shit.
belonged to Tyrion Lannister, but that was another one of your lies. It was yours.
We gonna get his ass today.
Lady Sansa, I have known you since you were a girl. I protected you.
Protected me? By selling me to the Boltons?
If we could speak alone, I could explain everything.
No, your manipulation is done. Speak in front of everybody.
When I'm trying to understand a person's motives, I play a little game.
I
assume the worst.
She used it on you, motherfucker, not
That's the
Arya.
worst reason you have for turning me against my sister. That's what you do, isn't it? That's what you've always done.
I'm so
Turn
thankful they
family
ain't
against
fools.
family, turn sister against sister. That's what you did to our mother and Aunt Lysa, and that's what you tried to do to us.
Sansa, please.
I'm a slow learner. It's true, but I learn.
Give me a chance to defend myself. I deserve that. I am Lord Protector of the Vale, and I command you to escort me safely back to the Eyrie. I think not.
Yeah, no.
Sansa, I beg you.
Oh, now you're begging. Oh,
I loved your mother since the time I was a boy.
That's
And yet you betrayed her.
I loved you.
That's even more sick.
And yet you betrayed me.
You did her dirty. You gotta die.
When you brought me back to Winterfell, you told me there's no justice in the world, not unless we make it.
She remember everything, y'all.
Thank you for all your many lessons, Lord Baelish.
But your time has come to an end,
I will never
motherfucker.
forget them.
Oh, neck meat. Neck juice everywhere. I love it. There ain't nothing you can say. All your bullshit is spilling out all over the room, Littlefinger. You ain't nothing left. It's about fucking time. He's done too much damage. Oh, I would have been so pissed off if this went differently. I would have been so pissed off. I am satisfied.
Our men in King's Landing will march north in 3 days' time.
It'll take us a fortnight just to gather supplies for the train.
We don't have a fortnight. If the north falls, we fall. 3 days.
Now let's see
The
what she's
remaining
really
forces in the
playing,
rest of
because
the
I
land
don't
will take
trust
the
her as
river
far
road
as I
east.
can throw her.
We'll meet at Lord Harroway's town and march together to Winterfell.
So, Jamie,
Your Grace.
my lords, I need a moment with my brother. What are you doing?
Preparing the expedition north.
Expedition north. I always knew you were the stupidest Lannister.
Y'all can't play me.
Targaryens have united against us.
Y'all can't play me. I know Cersei too good.
Are you a traitor or an idiot?
You pledged our forces to fight our common enemy.
She's a fucking liar.
You expect me to trust the man?
I know her. I know my enemies better than I know my favorites. She don't give a fuck about none of that. I've been said this. I've been said all of this.
I saw it burn. If dragons can't stop them, if Dothraki and Unsullied Northmen can't stop them, how will our armies make a difference?
This isn't about noble
I
house.
knew it.
This is about the living and the dead.
And I intend to
Why
stay
are we
amongst
not
the
killing this
living.
bitch?
Let the Stark boy and his new queen defend the north. We stay here where we've always been.
I made a promise.
Our child will rule Westeros.
Our child will never be born if the dead come south.
The monsters are real. The White Walkers, the dragons, the Dothraki screamers, all the frightening stories we heard when we were young. They're all real, so be it. Let the monsters kill each other. And while they battle in the north, we take back the lands that belong to us.
And then what?
And then we rule.
When the fighting in the north is over, someone wins. You understand that, don't you? If the dead win, they march south and kill us all. If the living win, and we've betrayed them, they march south and kill us all.
The Targaryens and the Starks already want to kill us all. Most of them will die in the...
I faced them in the field. We can't beat them. We can't beat their dragons.
How many dragons did you see at the pit?
2.
What happened to the third?
For all we know, it's guarding her fleet.
She came here with her dragons and her Dothraki and her Unsullied. She came here to show us all her power. Now, if something happened, the dragons are vulnerable.
We can't beat the Dothraki. We don't have the numbers. We don't have the support of the other houses.
No, we have something better. We have the Iron Bank. You should have listened more when Father spoke about the importance of gold. Oh, I know it's boring for you. When I listened, I learned.
So you're gonna hire armies.
Highgarden brought us the most powerful army in Essos. The Golden Company. 20,000 men, horses, elephants, I believe.
The Golden Company is not here. They're in Essos. How is a mercenary company in Essos going to help us?
Do you really think Euron Greyjoy turned tail and sailed back to the Iron Islands? Do you think he abandoned the chance to marry the Queen? No one walks away from me. He's sailing with his fleet to Essos. He's going to ferry the Golden Company back here to help us win the war for Westeros.
You plotted with Euron Greyjoy without telling me the command of your armies.
And you conspired with Tyrion, the man who murdered our father without telling me, your queen.
I didn't conspire.
You met with him in secret without my consent. You planned to promote my enemy's interests. That is the definition of conspiracy.
I pledged to ride north. I intend to honor that pledge.
And that would be treason.
Treason?
Disobeying your queen's command, fighting with her enemies. What would you call it?
Doesn't matter what I'd call it.
Is she about to kill Jamie?
I told you no one walks away from me.
Are you going to order him to kill me? I'm the only one you have left. Our children are gone. Our father is gone.
She got a roach in her.
It's just me and you now.
There's one more yet to come.
Give the order that.
I doubt she will. If she didn't kill Tyrion, she ain't gonna kill you. She'd lock you away before she did that. I know you fucking lying.
I don't believe you.
It was close. It was close. I was like, ain't no way. What do you do now, Jon? What do you do now? So do you betray Cersei now?
Come in.
I love too that Bran
Samuel Tarly.
threw some facts out there during Littlefinger's trial.
I remember everything.
Respect to him. There's still a little bit of Bran in there. My boy Samuel Tarly.
You helped us get beyond the wall. You're a good man.
Oh, well, thank you, but I'm not sure that I am.
You're a good man.
What happened to you beyond the wall?
I became the three-eyed raven.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
I can see things that happened in the past. I can see things happening now. All over the world. Why did you come to Winterfell?
Jon's the one to lead the fight against the dead. I know he is. But he can't do it alone. I've come here to help
They
him.
need to tell you about your house, because
He's
you're
on
in
his way
charge.
back to Winterfell. With Daenerys Targaryen.
He saw this in a vision.
The old-fashioned way.
He needs to know the truth.
That's his auntie.
The truth about what?
About himself. No one knows. No one but me. Jon isn't really my father's son. He's the son of Rhaegar Targaryen and my aunt Lyanna Stark.
Mm-hmm.
He was born in a tower in Dorne. His last name isn't really Snow. It's Sand.
Jon Sand?
He's not.
Huh.
Dornish bastards are named Sand.
At the Citadel, I transcribed a High Septon's diary. He annulled Rhaegar's marriage to Alyr. He wed Rhaegar and Lyanna in a secret ceremony.
Are you certain?
It's what the High Septon wrote in his private diary. I don't know why he'd lie. Is this something you can see?
I am hers, and she is mine. From this day until the
He
end
definitely
of my
looks
days.
like Viserys.
Robert's rebellion was
Sirius, whatever the
built
fuck
in
his
a
name
lie.
was.
Rhaegar didn't kidnap my aunt or rape her.
No, he was like Severus said. A gentleman, liked to sing and shit.
He loved her.
Oh God. Right as this is about to happen.
And she loved him.
Oh God. That's your auntie. Well,
And Jon,
I don't know what to say.
Jon's real name
Is Aegon Targaryen.
What?
You have to protect him.
We ain't naming him no damn Aegon. That just made this kind of gross. That's her daddy name, ain't it? Cheeks everywhere, all over the scene. They keeping up with their ancestral ways.
He's never been a bastard.
They gonna have a pure dragon baby. Not dragon, a baby with the dragon blood, however the hell that works. It's the Targaryen way. It is what the fuck it is. They're a hot couple. They're great. It's weird, but
He needs
it's.
to know.
I'm used to it at this point. It is what the fuck it is. It's
We need to
happening.
tell him.
It's just gonna be weird to tell him now.
You alright?
It's just strange. In his own horrible way, I believe he loved me.
Oh, he did. He was sick. But he had to go. You did the right thing, Sansa. I'm so proud of you.
You did the
I'm
right
so
thing.
proud of you.
You did it.
I'm just the executioner. You pass the sentence.
Hell of a team. We didn't been through
Well,
too
maybe
much
we can
to be pitted against each other.
Is that Polly?
No, Arya's never wanted titles or nothing like that.
I was
Why would she
never
care?
going to be as good a lady as you.
Yeah, this was your role that you've always
So it had to be
wanted.
something else. I never could have survived what you survived.
You would have. You're the strongest person I know.
I believe that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
She's the strongest. Jon's the bravest. Sansa's
Against
the.
her.
She's
Still very
she's
strange
strong.
and
She's
annoying.
the survivor of the family.
In winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another.
Father, when the snows fall and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies.
We could pack some bows. We miss him. I do.
This is the wall, right? The edge of it. The White Walkers are coming.
It's a long way down.
Yeah. Crows keep telling me I'll get used to it.
And here the fuck they come. Somebody send a raven. Told me to get you a horse and ride north. Well, I guess south technically. South towards the north. No point in trying to fight them and wasting our numbers here. Everybody get on a horse and ride back. They've got the giants. Oh, Viserion. Oh. And now he breathes ice? And he's fucking fast as fuck. Oh, he's riding it. Yeah, it's time to go. Fall back. Fall back to Winterfell. Burn down the wall. That's how they're gonna get through. It'll burn the magic out of it. That's fire so cold it burns. I was trying to explain this to some people. Jesus. I'm so pissed. Maybe the children of the forest can save him. Probably not. I think because he's already dead. Wow. Tormund! This is gonna be his end. No, he was such a great character. Don't kill him. Maybe they're not gonna get on the wall. Oh, they're getting on the wall. Okay, no. The other side's okay. Well, that makes sense. So he could have never did this without the dragon. I don't think. Again, exhibit fucking 47, why that was a dumbass fucking mission. Cersei still didn't give a fuck. We gave them a fucking nuke. Got the wall destroyed. The whole episode was just, that was bad. At least they slow. And onward to the final season. We gotta deal with the White Walkers and Cersei Lannister. Yeah, I'm tired. Figuratively and literally. I don't even know where to begin, y'all. I mean, I'll start with the bulk of the episode with Cersei. I'm gonna say it again because I'm so mad that I think season 7, episode 6 is probably my least favorite episode of the fucking series. That shit was so damn dumb. That thing. I get why it had to happen for the plot, but as an intellectual, as smart as some of them characters was, that was not worth it. Now, granted, I get they wouldn't have seen the dragon going down. I wasn't even thinking about that. But that's what fucking happened for a dumbass fucking mission. We know Cersei. We knew she wasn't going to give a fuck. This was all a waste. Not gonna lie. This was all a waste. This didn't tell me nothing I didn't already know. It didn't tell me nothing. Like I said, the only thing that would have came from this was Jaime possibly helping them. And that's it. And I've called all this. I've said all of this shit. Why would she give a fuck? Nothing that they have shown me of Cersei Lannister's indicated that she was going to care about any of this shit. She doesn't. She's backed into a fucking corner. This is an out for her. This is a chance that she can survive. She ain't gonna just go sit somewhere and have her baby and chill. That's not her. She wants it all. It's all or nothing for her. She wants her kids. She wants the throne. She wants the power. She wants the fame. She wants it all. And if she can't have it all, she's not somebody that's gonna settle for less. She's not Jon. She's gonna lie in front of your fucking face. If she thinks it's gonna help her, yeah. They were telling Jon, Jon's not that person. Him and Cersei are the complete opposites, the furthest apart. There's two spectrums. Cersei's on this end and Jon is on the other end. Like, they are the furthest characters apart. They are polar opposites. She's a lying, conniving bitch that doesn't give a fuck about the world. She said that. She saw the zombie and she didn't think about the fucking world. She thought about herself and her baby. Jon, on the other hand, will fucking give up his baby toe and all 9 of his other toes and his fingers and everything, his cock, he'll give it his fucking hair, everything. He'll give everything he has to fucking stop the White Walkers. He'll trade his goddamn family. He'll trade his armies. If he thought it could stop the White Walkers and save the world, he'd give fucking anything he could. Like, literally, like, that is Jon Snow. He is a giver. He wants to protect the fucking world. He's the true hero of this fucking story because Jesus fucking Christ, Cersei is not. And I don't know why. It's like, it's the same energy as trying to make a hoe a housewife. You ain't gonna turn a fucking evil entity into a hero. You're not doing that with Cersei. So this was a waste of my fucking time. Because I already knew this. So that's all I got to fucking say about that. I will say it was fun to watch all the reunions like Pod and Tyrion and Bronn, all them together. Even seeing Brienne and the Hound was great. The Hound confronting the Mountain. He said you know it's coming for you. It's always been coming for you. So that's interesting, whatever that means. It was kind of fun seeing Jaime and Cersei at odds, but I think he's gonna end up. I think because so many people like Jaime, which is surprising to me, I think that he probably does end up in the middle of my conversation. You don't see me talking. You don't see me talking. That was rude as hell. Sit. Jaime Lannister. I don't even know what the fuck I was for saying. Oh, yeah, him. He probably does end up turning and being some sort of a hero. He does probably have... he's a lot better than he was when he started. I can't deny him that. I'm not going to deny all the good things that he's done. But I think he does end up turning on Cersei and joining the other side. And I think that's probably why people like his character arc so much. He still is not somebody that does anything for me. I don't care about Jaime. Sorry. It's just, it is what it is. He's just there. I mean, if the Mountain would have opened his throat, it would have just been that. And I'd have been like, oh, okay, moved on to the next fucking scene. Sweep that one more time. I'm talking. No. But, yeah. So then we got Jon and Daenerys. They hook it up. There was no stopping it. He never went home to learn the truth. I mean, Bran's going to tell him, and then I don't know what they're going to say. Jon may be turned off by the fact. Daenerys is probably going to be like, well, this is what my family's done. It might not seem like a strange idea to her. And they're always going to be like, well, Jaime and Cersei did it. I don't know. I don't think Jon... I should say, I don't think Daenerys is going to care so much about the incest. But then again, I don't know. Maybe they will look at each other differently. It's awkward. And like I said, had they not been related, I would have shipped them to all hell. But it's happening. I'm not going to shun it. I mean, I still think it's really fucking weird, but fuck it. We already been fucking cousins and siblings and all types of shit. You know, auntie and nephew it ain't far off the fucking spectrum, but it is what the fuck it is. It's Game of Thrones. I expect any and everything. But I do hope Daenerys can have kids, because that'd be fucked up if she lost that ability because of a fucking witch. That witch in season 1 did her fucking dirty. Daenerys did nothing but try to help that. I get Drogo and them were fucking sick. The Dothraki are sick. But that wasn't Daenerys' fault. Why are you taking it out on her? You killed her baby and her husband and all this other shit. Now you prevented her from having kids, apparently. Hopefully that's not true. But I feel like she's going to turn up pregnant now. And regardless of if Daenerys and Jon want to continue the relationship, she's going to be pregnant. So it's like, well, fuck, we already done created this thing. What the fuck do we do now, you know? So that'll be interesting when Bran tells them that. But it was cool seeing Sam and Bran come together. Even though it was kind of random. Like, he just came to Winterfell. The first person he went for was Bran. That was kind of random, but it worked out. I can definitely see why people said the show definitely geared... I got a rainy hair in my mouth. That's fucking gross, and it was a long one. I could definitely see why people said that the show kind of got more like focused on the plot. Like before, it just seemed like everything was happening naturally, but now it seems like, okay, we're pressed for time. We have to have this stuff happen. So it's kind of like everything's just kind of like, where like some things would happen by, oh, these two characters just happen to cross path and be in this way and this information. Now it seems like that, oh, okay, we're forcing these two characters to have a scene because we need this to happen. And that's kind of how I feel about the whole mission Beyond the Wall. That shit didn't make sense, but they needed it to happen for the plot. It didn't feel like something they naturally would come up with. They're all way too smart to be doing some of the shit they're doing in this season. Like, the only pass I give is on Tyrion. I thought his plan with when he had Olenna and all them, what they were doing, I thought that was smart. I know a lot of people was like, oh, that was dumb or whatever, and that ruined Tyrion's character. I don't think that ruined his character. He's not perfect. He is a flawed character. You know, he's not perfect. So, of course, he, you know, wasn't going to come up with the perfect plan. I mean, it wouldn't be super interesting if it just went according to his, you know, his plan. So I don't blame him that things went wrong. We couldn't have foreseen all of that. But the plan to get the White Walker and bring it to Cersei, I think, is just completely idiotic. More of a Jon thing to do, but for a plan for Tyrion, But he continuously pushes on his sister's humanity. Why? I don't know. It's given the same energy that I don't understand why she didn't kill him in the room. Well, other than, I guess, she's trying to look for... Now I think about it, she's trying to create an opportunity for herself. So killing Tyrion wouldn't exactly sell her image of playing along with him. So I guess maybe that's why. But yeah, Tyrion on that front, this was not his greatest thinking this season on that part. I still love the character. I love how he talks. I love his scenes. It wasn't his best season. I can say that much. I did enjoy seeing everybody together. That was interesting for the first time. I definitely could enjoy the episode just for the fact that everybody got in the same room. Even though I knew Cersei, what she was going to do and say, it was still fun to see everybody in the room, the bickering, just the dialogue. It was fun. It was a fun episode, I can say. I don't like how everything went down. I think it was a waste of time, but I can enjoy it again for the fact that, and this whole season really, the fact that we've had all these characters we've been watching for years finally come together. They're talking, they're doing things together. I like it. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I really enjoyed the season. I can say that much. And it was very action heavy. There was a lot of good stuff going on. Of course, just minor plot issues. Like, again, I wasn't completely satisfied that we skipped over the battle with the Lannisters versus the Unsullied, and the Lannisters taking down Highgarden, because, you know, I felt they said the Highgarden was the most powerful army, but, you know, after talking with some folks, they're like, yeah, well, the Highgarden put on a good front, but they weren't really the greatest fighters. And maybe there were a lot of hints throughout the series that maybe I just overlooked, and I was just taking their word too much, because I like those characters. So, but it's still, I think it would have been a cool sequence to show, like, the battle between, you know, Unsullied versus Lannister and Lannister versus Highgarden. Like, they could do, like, a quick montage type thing. I thought it would have been cool, but we're past that now. Apparently, season 8, we're dealing with Cersei, the White Walkers rescuing Yara, and Daenerys taking the throne. We got 6 episodes to wrap everything up. It's going to be interesting. We find Arya and Sansa are finally no longer at odds. They put it together, thankfully. We punished Littlefinger's ass. Finally, he had to go, y'all. He was doing too much damage. He was the catalyst for the series. I mean, he played his part and he played it well. I mean, down to the end, but he was grasping too much. Like you're out of moves and you were trying to force a move and you fucked yourself over. You're continuously thinking you can play on Sansa, and no, Sansa was done with that shit. Ever since he gave her to the Boltons, she was like, yeah, fuck Littlefinger. She used him for what he was worth, for his lessons in his army. But yeah, that shit's done now. So yeah, he got what he deserved, and Arya got to carry out the sentence. That's a great team, those two. So we'll see what happens with that. Jon and Daenerys on their way back to Winterfell. And we're heading into season 8, y'all. And the Night King and this fucking dragon. So now when this long night comes, fucking Drogon and Rhaegal are gonna have to fucking fight their brother, and that's fucking sad. That's fucking sad. I do kind of want to see Jon riding on Rhaegal, and Daenerys on Drogon, and then they're all like fighting the night. That would be so cool. They're gonna do some cool things, I'm sure. But I know you guys don't like season 8, but there's some people who said they have liked it. There's a lot of people who said they're mixed. So I'm preparing mentally for what it could mean. I'm assuming it's just controversial, like a controversial ending. I need one thing. I need one thing that can make or break the season, and that's Cersei Lannister's head. I need her dead. That's all I need, and I'm not hard to please. I'm not. Give me Cersei. I've waited since the first episode. Give me that. And the rest, I will sort through, pick and choose what I like and pick and choose what I didn't like. And I'll weigh the values. Like this season, the pros outweighed the cons for me. So I can call season 7 a good season for me. But 8, we're just going to have to see, y'all. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited and scared just because of how everybody feels about it. But I know some people who said they don't like season 6 at all, and that's my favorite season, so we'll see. Literally, the only way I wouldn't like it, I feel like, is if 1, Cersei lives, and 2, Daenerys doesn't get the throne. Like they do something fucking stupid, like she dies or something. That would piss me off. That could make or break the series for me, really. Like, it's a good show overall, but you got to stick the landing, or at least get me halfway there. Like, you got to give me something. We can't not kill Cersei and not give Daenerys the throne. If Daenerys dies, it's an automatic X. But yeah, because there's no way she would live and not take the throne. So it's either she loses and dies, or dies fighting, and nobody. I don't know who would get the throne at that point. Yeah, if Daenerys dies at all, I feel like I wasted my time, to be honest with you. If Cersei doesn't die, I'm gonna feel cheated. And anything else really just don't make sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, it really can only go one way to be somewhat satisfying, I suppose. But y'all saying y'all not satisfied, so we just gonna have to see. My predictions, they ain't helped me too much during this series. They've gotten me a little somewhere. They've hurt me in other places because I set myself up believing one thing and it's not that. Rainy's getting pissed off because she can't play with her toys. So we're going to end it here, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. And of course, I want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys for the final season of Game of Thrones.
And now his watch is ended.
And now his watch is ended.